Hello everyone and welcome to Learn with Chris Designs. Okay, so today I want to talk about visual design principles. Okay, what are visual design principles? Visual design principles are rules that help in organizing and presenting visual content effectively. Okay, they enhance the usability and help users understand the interface effortlessly by influencing how they interpret visual information. Okay, just like our everyday life, there are rules, regulations that guide um how we behave, how we dress, and those type of things, right? Same applies with design. There are also rules that guides design. Okay, for design to come out successfully and be functional, we should apply those rules. Okay, so elements of visual design. Some elements of visual design include typography, color, iconography, hierarchy, contrast, alignment. Okay, so what is typography? Okay, typography simply involves the style and appearance of text. Okay, you can see we have a text here. These texts are what we refer to typography. Okay, and good typography ensures readability, sets tone, and creates hierarchy. Okay, so um, the next element, which is color. Okay, you can see the colors here, kind of blue, dark blue, white. Yeah, so those are the colors. Okay, colors are used to grab attention. They set mood, indicate status like um danger or negative. You see this on the low side. Okay, green for success, yeah, red for kind of error or something like that. Okay, and colors also improve visual appeal. Okay, the next on the line is iconography. Okay, this simply involves the use of icons to communicate meaning without words. Okay, do we have an icon here? Not really. Inside this image, we have a notification icon. You see, there's no text, but if you look at it, you understand it's a notification. Um, Same with this Wi-Fi. There's no text, but we know it's a Wi-Fi with the battery icon as well. There's no text, but it passes that message right concisely, not taking a lot of space, unlike uh text taking more space. Just have a icon there. Yeah. So what is next is hierarchy, and hierarchy involves organizing elements so that um, the most important content stand out. Okay, size, color, placement can establish visual priority. So how does hierarchy work? So basically, the first thing when you're looking at this hero section, you see is this, right? Um, Not like this is entirely the most important. Everything here are actually important, right? This is an information telling you about what the website is about. It says it starts. It says call to action. You just see how it moves from here, comes smaller here, and then here, which is the call to action. Okay, so we have the logo, and all these are also part of hierarchy. And good hierarchy um, would make everything easily readable, right? Yeah. So contrast, okay. Contrast, the difference between elements, okay. It helps in drawing attention. What's the contrast here? the background is dark, the text is white, is lighter, right? That's a contrast, good readability, right? Yeah. So alignment, um, there are three types of alignments: left align, center align, it's right, left, center, right. Okay, and arranging elements in a structured and orderly way. Yeah, that's what alignment involved. And proper alignment create balance and a clean layout. Okay, you see the balance on this stuff. There's nothing that would be difficult for you to read. I think I should hide the UI so that you can go full. Yeah, the balance is there. Okay, yeah. So um, that's that. One more thing I want to mention is Gestalt principles. Okay, Gestalt principles explain how humans naturally group and interpret visual information. Okay, and it consists of similarity, proximity, and common region. Okay, so similarity, items that look alike are perceived as related. Okay, for example, this text, they look alike, so they're perceived as related. Okay, proximity, elements that are close to each other are seen as part of the same group. Uh, yeah, you can see the proximity, although this don't really give the deep meaning of it, right? But they're grouped together, they're kind of together, so they are kind of um same as part of the same group. They're grouped together, same as part of the same group. Images are grouped together, same as part of the same group. Okay, so common region, objects located within the same boundary are perceived as grouped, even if they differ in one way or the other, right? So all these within the same region are perceived as grouped. Okay, for the hero section, though they're different. Okay, now some UI UX laws. Okay, we have Hick's law. Hick's law states that the more choices a user has, the longer it takes them to make a decision. Okay, so let's say, for example, if we have like four buttons here, one, two, three, four, what Hick's law is saying that because of that four button, people will not easily pick they would spend more time trying to which button should I pick? What should I do? Just like you go to a supermarket and you're seeing variety of products, you spend more time trying to pick a single product. Okay, so that's about Hicks law. Fitts law. Fitts law predict that the time to reach a target depends on its size and distance. So what Fitts law is talking about, okay, is that just say we want the user to click this button now, eh? You know, this is on desktop, so you can, even if it's smaller, you can click, right? If you want people to click this button faster, you need to make it bigger. Just like looking at the mobile version, right? See, the buttons are bigger, right? So we need users to click this button faster. We need to make the size bigger. So that's that about visual design principles and some UI UX laws, right? And see you in the next video.